Perhaps the best director in all of Italy, Federico Fellini perfectly depicts the human condition through his iconic style of film. A style so distinct it has been deemed the name Fellini-esque, a mixture of beauty, fantasy, and the grotesque. Such a profound mixture of visuals are not made for the pleasure of the director alone. This style leads to fascinating characters that reveal and relate to the audience. By obliterating the barriers of reality, it allows all fears, loves, and desires to evolve into that of the viewers. We see this effect being used throughout films like La Dolce Vita, Amarcord, La Strata, and 8½. It is indescribable how Fellini can show the spectrum of humanity within the boundaries of film. Yet in La Dolce Vita, we see people one would meet, envy, and one day be. From this range of personalities, by the end of the film we understand the helplessness of our protagonist, Marcello. Attempting to leave the domestic wants of Emma, but aspiring to have the elusive domestication of Steiner, the violence and carelessness follows Marcello's life, leaving him distraught, seeking foolish needs in an attempt to keep his dream alive. Visually, these desires are seen with the contrast of dusk and dawn. Marcello's desires only live within the night, exploring an alternative life through Sylvia and Maddalena. Such a struggle cannot help but to relate to the taunts of our life we all hear echo throughout our own existence, therefore accurately portraying the relatability Fellini's characters show through his style of filmmaking. Fellini often portrays a distinct look of nostalgia that repeats as a theme to many of his films, most profoundly Amarcord. This is not a homage to past films, but to the actual life of Fellini himself.
And all the nostalgia and all the love that I am obliged to put in this danger make that things much more wishable. Yes.
The nostalgic effect presented in Amarcord is depicted through a teen with lustuous thoughts that push him to break routine of an average life. Humorously, family, politics, and relationships fall between this rebellion. Rise and fall of the dream of this teen show a lively view of regular person's life with extravagant events taking place. Wild and strange do not provoke the beautiful style of Fellini's films. The characters' effects still take place, driving motion through the revealing life of adolescence. La Strata continues these strides to humanity through the character of Gelsomino, who meets the lonely circus performer Zappano. He offers the life of an artist, to dance, sing, travel, and become prosperous enough to help her family. However, soon after leaving, she finds the brutishness of Zappano abuses her timid ways. Broken by the restricted lifestyle, Gelsomino attempts to run away, but Lear decides to stay, thinking if she does not stay with him, no one will, seeing herself as destined to him. Holding on to this life with Zappano only ends in her demise, however, as she is left forgotten by the sea. Sorrow and fear are the epicenter of humanity. These are emotions we will feel until we die. Fellini, putting these thoughts literally, shows exactly what it means to be human. Also evoking humanity in film, 8½, shows an anxiety that often doesn't come until later in life. Seen in a more abstract life, we follow Guido Anselmi, a director much like Fellini, who is stuck in a creative rut for his next film. Loved ones become obstacles of obsession, and purpose seems hard to find in his current state. Yet Guido finds a break to his existentialism in his dreams, using them as a place to hide from his problems and reality. In true Fellini-esque fashion, the creative block is lifted in phantasmic beauty, where everyone dances in the end. Midlife crises often seem like a cliché in films to connect to an older audience. But Fellini, lacking the intents of commercialism, shines in a revealing truth of how life affects someone while showing hope in the fact that nothing truly is permanent. Fellini's films all evidently fuse together of connecting events, characters, and visuals, which makes Fellini's style so well known. It is with this style that the real human depiction of life arrives. What we want, who we are, and how we feel are infinitely altering traits of who we are, and this is just how Fellini illustrates his characters to be. There is no doubt that there is a unique closeness to his films that immerse those who watch. A true auteur, Fellini's style cannot be replicated. Due to this, he rightly claims his spot as the best director in all of Italy.